what do we need to create the extraordinary product? Right? So this is what we're doing. This is what I love. Creating an extraordinary product. Okay? So what are the parts of an extraordinary product? First of all, we gotta talk about the big picture. Okay, we gotta determine things like, for example, what's gonna be the operation, the liver, is that correct? Deliverability? Yeah. Duration, how are we gonna deliver? We're gonna add the bonus, the secret bonus. This is what you call the over deliver. Okay, then we need the price. So we have the ratio, how you're going to deliver, then what it includes, of course, what is in it for me. Okay. What is in it for me? Okay, there's no need. Okay. What is in it for me? Operation related bonus, secret bonus, and price. Okay? You need this for the marketing part. You need to map all this out. And then we also need, of course, you as the creator of the course. You need to add here how it's going to fold. Fold. Okay, what I call an app. Okay, so you have the folding, you have the map, and then it's you saying, okay, people are going to start here, they are going to go here, this is going to be week 1, this is going to be week 2, this is going to be week 3, and you go, and here, like treasure. Now, okay, people eventually get here, see the results, what do you ask them here for? The testimonial. Exactly. So here people see the results, they are super happy and you watch the testimonial. Okay. So this is the expert part. This is the marketing part. Okay. So as an expert, some people is really good at this. They have amazing products. They know how to help people get from point A, from point 1 to the last one, point B, super quick, super fast. They are amazing at that, but they are the most kept secret in the world. They are gems. They are helping maybe 10 people a year, 20 people a year, 50 people a year, and they could have the potential to reach thousands of people, but because this marketing part is not in place, they have a gem, but hidden gem, okay, secret gem, that just they know, like, I have an amazing product, okay, cool, but we'll focus here. So this is going to be the two parts of today's session. We're going to talk about the marketing part, and then we're going to talk about unfolding. So this has some psychology behind that I want to cover, how to create each week. So we have the week, and inside each week we have the different lessons, okay? We have the different videos, actions people need to take. So this is week 1, then we have week 2, with the different ones, okay? So we are going to talk about these different weeks. What I'm doing here is the prep before starting, and what I'm doing at the end, like the final party or the celebration, okay? So we're going to cover that. And as well, I want to talk about how to create lessons in a way that people is addicted to your course. So people is like, I want the next video, I want the next video, I want the next video. Like if it was Netflix, a series, okay, of Netflix. How we create this? So we will unfold this with what I call the content blender. Okay. the content blender. What are the different parts that each lesson has to have to be effective? And for people to understand what we said here, the strategic part, and then be willing to apply the practical. Okay? So how did I get to all this before jumping into this part? How did I get here? I started 3 years ago my first company, my first online business around nutrition, around healthy habits. And at first I was lost. I was completely lost because I was getting out of the university, I was finishing my degree, I was a registered dietitian, I had my title, but I didn't know how to do this part at all, marketing, zero. And when it came to this, I had a lot of theory, so I had what I call, right here, the expert. You know this? What it is? The expert. You know what's his name? The expert course. What does that mean? That experts talk in expert language. But because we are so focused on books and scientific studies and research and all that high-level advanced stuff, we forget that people speak another language. So I was talking about biochemistry, I was talking about energy in the body, how it metabolizes everything, the glucose and this and that, and I was missing that people don't care anything about glucose and the Krebs cycle and everything that's happening in our body. People just want to know, okay, should I eat carbohydrates at night or no? How much? You know, all these things. So we have to make sure that we are speaking the same language when we create an extraordinary product. We have to make sure that we talk with people and listen to people and ask consistently, hey, do you get me if I'm talking about this? So for example, now, each of these parts, I don't want to say, okay, I don't want to take for granted that you all know all these concepts and that you know all these concepts here. So what I want to do as a teacher or what I want to do as the creator of a course, you want to make sure that every time it's like, okay, did I get my message across? Did I explain well? Do you have any questions on some of these terms? And people might be like, oh, I don't know what means deliverability. It's like, okay, cool. For me it's obvious, but I understand that it may not be, because Miguel 3 years ago, probably I would have asked the same question, you know? So when you create your course, you want to make sure that this is understood. And I had a mentor that taught me this part here, right here. The content blender is from one of my mentors, Paulo, that he was really, really, really into the psychology of teaching. So he studied a lot of years about how to create courses, the psychology behind a course, the psychology behind all the series that are so addictive and movies that people can't stop at watching. So he created a system that has psychology here that I'm going to share with you today that works really well. And when I started applying this, I created 2 courses that people were like, wow, I want more. So that's the effect. When you achieve that people here, they go through all the course, they see the results, and they say, more. Okay, you know that you have an extraordinary product. If people here is like, okay, I'm fine, then probably you have something to change here. Okay? So these are KPIs that I'm giving you that you can write down to know if you have something to change or if you are going in the right direction. Okay? So this is a sign that people want another course from you. And remember, it's much easier, 10 times easier to sell to somebody who's already a client than somebody who is completely new. Okay? So that's why we want to create extraordinary courses. As well for the testimonials, to sell again to somebody new, but as well to create a loyal community of raving fans. Because if people is in love with your product, they will want to buy from you again. Okay? So these are all the benefits of creating this extraordinary product. So this is the same thing that I applied with courses that I had 300 students in them, 200 students, 100 students. Some of them were successful because there were more of a volume. I wanted to reach more people, so lower price and more volume. And some others that I sold 1,200 each, and I had more than 100 students at that price. So when you create an extraordinary product, the cool thing is that you just iterate. I created an amazing baseline that was really, really good. I spent a lot of time researching, a lot of time asking people surveys. Okay, surveys is the key that we will be talking today all the time. Surveys. Survey your people, your audience constantly. If you bought from me, why did you buy from me? If you didn't buy from me, why you didn't buy from me? If you are stuck in module 3, week 3, why are you stuck? What's missing? What do you need to help you, unlock and continue? So it's all about surveys. If you go through my courses, the ones that I had on the health business, you would see that I would be surveying you like at least 8 times in 2 weeks. Okay?
You send them an email or?
Yeah, exactly. I send them an email with a link saying, hey, I would love to hear from you. I really appreciate you being in week 4. I appreciate, so it's the sandwich technique. You'll give a praise of something they did well. Wow, you're in week 4. Amazing. A lot of people stay in week 2. You are super committed. Congratulations. I would love to know now what can I do to improve what you already liked. Click this link and let me know. Okay? So I'm sending Google Forms or Typeform or SurveyMonkey or whatever is the platform that you use to survey people. But you want to survey in each step. Okay?